See, Toxic thought I would be late. I'm not. I'm live now. I do need to run though very quickly, so I will be right back. But I'm gonna play the intro song in the meantime. We've got some news we're gonna get through. Alex Murdoch got a new trial. Bitch, what the fuck's going on with that? And then on top of that, I took a little bit of a deep dive into a rabbit hole I haven't been through in a while. We're gonna be chatting about, our favorite prank influencer, content creator, piece of shit, Johnny Somali. Cannot fucking wait for that. And then we're gonna briefly go over a few things. It's not gonna be a long stream today, but we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna chat some internet news, and I will see you guys after the song, if it plays.
Clock ticks slow in a neon room. Shadows hum to a quiet tune. Coffee breathing in the dark. Every stream begins to spark. Sip, sip, stay a while. Pixel glow and a crooked smile. Click, click, don't look back. Something slipping through the cracks. Hear that whisper in your headphones. Feels too close, you're not alone. Stay a while, don't be shy. We've got stories you can't outrun tonight. Soft lights, but the truth cuts through. Every game hides something new. Little clues in what we choose. Late night thoughts you can't refuse. If you're brave, then follow me. Not everything is what it seems. Controller tight, heartbeat click. Something's moving in the glitch. Chat go still. Did that move, or is it just the point of view? Don't log off, don't look away. Some things want you here to stay. Stay a while, sinking deep, where the lost don't really sleep. One more story, one more clue. Feels a little close to you. Go on, stay a while. Go on, stay a while.
Hi guys, welcome. I know I look a little bit different today. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. My shirt is nowhere near as low as it is in the thumbnail, and I apologize for that. I really don't want. No, I'm kidding. Let's talk about the fact I've got glasses on. Okay. There's a reason for it. I've been dealing with headaches the last couple of days, and I just haven't been wearing my glasses. And I was promptly told by my husband that I need to wear them. So I decided, cool, I'll wear them for today and see how it goes. And for the first time in 5 days, I didn't actually need to take a headache tablet, which was great. So I'm back. Hi, how is everyone doing? We're not playing games tonight. We're not. We're gonna have a very chilled night. Got a couple of things that I want to run through. We're gonna have quite a bit of fun talking about the Johnny Somali thing, because that is an entire thing on its own. Just a little bit of fun. Glasses, and I'll go to the corner. Yes. Yes. Okay. So we're going to talk about a couple of things. I've got a couple of videos that I've pulled up that we're going to go through. I don't usually do react content. I know it's something that I did do past on my channel that you can still find me doing. And I enjoy doing those. I probably will every now and then find things that we can react to on the live. But I want to go through main things. Thank you, Panda, for letting me, reminding me to pin the comment. First thing that I want to go through, and this kind of came on the heels of what happened yesterday. And can I just say, yes, ma'am, I'll be quiet, it's in the library. No screaming in the library, okay? Johnny, okay, hold on, Johnny Somali, you guys are distracting me, damn it. Okay, Alex Murdoch yesterday, it came out that his appeal has worked. So they've overturned the conviction on his case. He is no longer a convicted double murderer. He is now just a, you know, not so, happily great lawyer anymore, who's gone through shit. We will go through all of that. There's literally no words to describe it. He's a fucking villain. That's what he is, okay? I'm trying to, like, creatively he's a fucking dick. Which is ironic, because his first name's actually Richard, but everyone calls him Alex. So, we're gonna go through... we're gonna go through all of this. I found an article, so what I've set up is this. Okay, that's the one article we'll go through. So, like this, I've got a couple of pages up here, and we're gonna go through this. This is the one article that I found. Okay, and it's basically just a small little thing. We're not going to go through the whole thing because, like, I wish you could see the scrolly bar on the side. You're lucky I've stretched this out so that you can't see the scrolly bar on the side. But the scrolly bar on the side is fucking long. Okay, so we're not going to fully go through that. We're going to go through the article a little bit. I'll then go back to solo. We're going to, trust me, we've got this. We've got this. It's a new style. We got it. Anyway, we're going to start at the beginning where we can kind of get an idea of what has happened so far. I really hope they let Johnny keep his equipment in prison. Imagine the content we would get in daily streams and videos coming out of hard labor camp. I would fiend for that. Same. So would I. So would I. Okay, the Johnny Somali places. I need him to just keep his equipment. Let him still stream. Let him still stream. I cannot wait. We're gonna get into it. It's beautiful. I also have, like, I've got a Notozi video that I found. The first couple of guys that found him to hit it. Let's get through this first. We'll get there. Sidetracked. Anyway, Alex Murdaugh. So basically what it says here is disgraced legal dynasty heir, Alex Murdaugh, will be given a new trial for the murders of his wife Maggie and son Paul following a bombshell ruling. The South Carolina Supreme Court announced on Wednesday that the 5 justices had voted unanimously to overturn Murdaugh's conviction for the June 2021 slayings after the Low County's so-called trial of the century was married by jury tampering by the hands of the court clerk Becky Hill. Okay, so basically what this means is that a bunch of fucking people got together that were important in the Supreme Court thing, and they were like, okay, cool, let's gather information. We're just gonna... All of them decided that because one bitch fucked it up, okay, the entire trial needs to be redone. Which I get, fair trials needs to be redone. I'm dying to see if he takes the stand with this one, because it's going to be great. It's really going to be great. We're not gonna go, as I said, we're not gonna go through the full thing. I do want to eventually cover this. I want to eventually get into, like, a nice deep dive into this entire Murdaugh case and just go through it. It's such an interesting thing. And if I'm correct, there is a YouTuber that I just started following when the Murdaugh stuff happened. And he has his own footage of stuff that actually landed up being used because he was there on scene. He was able to take his drone up as they were clearing out the house. And his footage was used in a lot of reportings as well, which is pretty awesome to see. So I definitely want to go through that, and I'll probably pull footage from, like, different places for that video. But again, this will be much later on. I want this trial to be concluded for a second time, at least, before we cover anything. Like, I don't want to, like, cover it and then the trial happens and I don't know, on the fucking whim of a unicorn fart, he fucking gets away with it. I fucking don't know. But I want to wait for it to go through the whole thing first. Next paragraph. Basically, in the 5-0 ruling, the justices issued a scathing reprimand of Hill, writing that she I was able to say this word just now, and now it's fucking left me. She basically horribly attacked Murdaugh's credibility through his March 2023 trial, as she tried to influence the jury to return a guilty verdict because she was writing a book about the case. Okay, and I tell you now, I fucking Googled that word earlier to try and get it, and I had it, and it fucking left me now, and I'm really annoyed at that. Luna, this is why you don't do cases half-assed, okay? This is why you sit with the like pronunciation stuff in your ear the entire time. Who's the guy? There's a YouTuber that I watch. Um, The Casual Criminalist. Is it? I can't remember. I think it is. Um, it's done by Simon Whistler, and he every now and then pulls up like ChatGPT and asks it to like pronounce things for him because it gets intense with some of these names. Anyway, basically they understand it's going to be a long trial, but it needs to be out there. And despite everything, this is the big thing that is very, very important. It's like, despite the ruling, he's not going to walk free because he's serving a separate 40-year and 20-year sentence on a bunch of financial crimes. So when it first came, hey, Eric Yapper, when it first came to the Murdoch case, I found out about it just after. Let me solo for a bit because that screen is very fucking bright. When I found out about the Murdoch case, it was just after Maggie and Paul had been murdered, and I had no clue what was going on. I was a young, naive puppy that was like, oh my gosh, this guy's family's been taken from him, and he had to come home and find the bodies, and this must be terrible. And then I started going through things, because, like, you know, I'm a curiosity cookie. I need, if curiosity killed the cat, I'm the cat it killed, okay? Because I'm curious about everything. So I started going through everything. And the more I researched into it, the more I watched videos, the more I kind of looked through things. Like, I went from like the Stephen Smith murder, which I'm still to this day like, that is a murder. That was not a fucking accident. That needs justice 100%. I did find something on the Reddit, and we will eventually cover the Stephen Smith case, because that got to me. Like, it makes me so fucking angry, and the fact that it's tied to the Murdoch family is just scary, but also not surprising. But I went from there to the fact that, like, Alex had been taking from his clients for years a fuck ton of money from them. He created like a separate bank account that mimicked one of the business's bank accounts, and then told people to put it into that one. And if you didn't really pay attention, it looked like the normal business bank account, but it was changed. Like, it wasn't obviously it was a different account, but the name was like slightly different. So he started raking in money, and he had like huge addiction problems. And I say addiction problems because that's the excuse that he uses when he's in court with this whole thing, is that he had like addiction problems. Let me just catch up on chat for 2 seconds. I know I'm like on a little bit of roll. Yeah, it's the Johnny stuff, toxic, we will get there. Matt Murdock, you've been watching Daredevil, that's crazy. Didn't he? He was with Crime Fighter and a YouTuber. Good on him. Oh my gosh. Hey, Cryo. I forgot. Yes, he embezzled quite a lot out of people, Cryo. And apparently he said that he had used it for drugs and other stuff. And he like funded a huge lifestyle. Then a few years before that fully came out, his eldest son, no, I lie. It was Paul. It wasn't Buster. It was Paul, who was on the boat when they went to the oyster roast, and then they were very fucking drunk, and they got on the boat on the way back, and they got into like one of the boat hit one of the pylons, and a girl called Mallory Beach flew off the boat, and they couldn't find her until like a couple of days later. She was dead, and they found her body. And that obviously was that Paul was driving the boat. He was highly fucking intoxicated, and nothing happened to him. Like, it was like fucking slap on the wrist and then buried, because the entire family was like a legal dynasty. There was like judges in his family for fucking eons. They ran the entire county. It was absolutely terrifying. Then immediately after that, so this was, yes, very old money. Very, very old white ass money, okay? After that, I think Paul kind of disappeared a little bit. He didn't cause too much shit after that. And then more stuff started coming about Alex. And that's when the Alex dive into like, him taking over taking the money from the clients and all of that. From there was a random and, tell me guys, before I give you the ending to this, before I completely rip the carpet out from underneath your feet, right? This wonderful lawyer, sorry, I hit you guys there, I apologize. This wonderful lawyer, you know, great, upstanding, fantastic guy, who has like a troubled kid. Yeah, I'm doing this as nice as possible. All of a sudden, you know, is on the road one day and gets out of his car because he needs to change his tire, and someone comes up behind him and shoots at him, and he doesn't actually die, but he's injured, but not enough to, like, you know, pass away. You know, like, injured enough to, like, gotta go to the hospital, but he could still phone and be like, I've been shot at. Would this sound as if, like, someone had uncovered something and they're trying to kill him with everything? Or, like, this is just after the Mallory Beach thing? Do you think, like, Mallory Beach's family came in to try and kill him? Yeah? If you said yes to any of those, you are sadly fucking mistaken. He asked his cousin, cousin Eddie, whose real name is not actually Eddie, it's something else. I cannot remember for the life of me. I cannot remember what it is now. But cousin Eddie, and he came in and he was like, listen, cousin Eddie, I have life insurance, but I can't, like, off myself because they're not going to pay. So could you, like, off me and then hopefully they can pay? Or at least that's what he tells people. A lot of people speculate that that's not really what happened. And what he did, Edward, and what he did was actually try to have that as, like, someone's got a hit out on him, so that if they uncover more things, he can kind of, like, cover his tracks and be like, no, don't look at that. I'm injured. Look at me. Like, I'm sore. I'm tired. Like, and, like, kind of distract them from what was actually happening. Buy him some more time, if anything. Which, I'm sorry. Trying to go ahead and cause your own assassination? Sir, I think you have a few issues that we need to talk about eventually, later on in life. But as far as we know, okay, because, like, this is from there, everything kind of comes out, and then he wakes up one afternoon from a nap and goes to visit his mother, and on the way back from his mother, he tries to phone his wife, and then when he gets to the house, they're not at the house, so he goes to the kennels, and there they are, shot at the kennels, and that's an entire thing. They actually, in the courtroom, they had, if I'm correct, because I did watch it gavel to gavel, it was absolutely amazing, but in the courtroom, they had a reenactment of how the murders would have to take place, if Alex was the one who did it, because the murders were done with 2 different guns. So, like, there's an entire thing. Oh, I almost forgot. There's another death that's tied to the family. There's another one, but this one apparently is, like, in the clear. Apparently. Okay. Their housekeeper was busy on the steps one day, and the dog got excited and pushed her, and she fell down the steps, and then the 911 call is out. Like, we can go over that 911 call when we go over the video. It's intense. But there's an entire 911 call. She fell. Apparently there was something that caused the death from the fall, so it was kind of okay. The family was in the clear. But at the same time, like, another fucking death? Luna, why can't I join the Discord? Okay, Mr. Boom, you should be able to join the Discord. You are one of our top gods in the Discord. Why can't you join the Discord? But yeah, so that's the Alex Murdaugh case. I'm really excited for them to I'm gonna show you guys. So on the corner on this first side over here, we're gonna work our way that way. Okay, we're gonna go that way. So on the first side over here is Buster, and then it's the mother, and then it's drunk Paul, who was on the boat when Mallory died. He's the one that got shot with his mother. So the 2 in the middle are the ones that were like dead. Okay, and then the next one, the other one is Alex, obviously. So that's the family. It is It is terrifying. Da 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 da. What the fuck? I was told I was banned. I banned him. Eris told me if there is mod abuse, I swear to fuck, if there is mod abuse, I will remove all the mods. I will remove all the mods. I did tell Toxic to do that. I swear to fuck, Toxic. Toxic, you have 5 seconds to get Boom back in the server before I jump in there and shout at you. No, we are not getting rid of Boom. We need Boom in the server, please. Okay, we need Boom in the server. Alright. No, 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 no. Fix it, Toxic. You couldn't have been kicked a week ago. You were speaking in the gods chat last night. Now you're just trying to but my English is not working today, okay? Clearly I have glasses on and I'm still trying to figure out, like, why you people think I'm smart with glasses on. Okay, can I just... For all those people that are like, oh, they're wearing glasses, they must be smart. You guys realized that I failed a test and the answers were right in fucking front of me. And that's why I have to wear glasses. It does not make anyone smart. Just so we're aware, okay? I failed a test and the answers are right in fucking front of me. Okay? Just so we're aware. Fucking hate my glasses. It's been like a week in my opinion. I saged the server after he was kicked. I got the hint when you started planting vegetables everywhere. I wear glasses and I'm not just dumb. You are not dumb. You are not dumb. Anyway, let's move on to the next bit. Because we need to go over. Alright, so Johnny Somali. Let's chat about how Johnny Somali is a very special influencer person thing. Okay. Final note on the Alex thing. As soon as I know about case updates, I promise if I've got to like sit and watch gavel to gavel and at the end of the day put like a fucking live stream together for us to go over what happened in that day's court, or like even weekly, I swear to fuck we will, because it's interesting. Okay, it's going to be interesting. Johnny, on the other hand, so far we've got like some really good headway with what South Korea is doing with him. I almost said North Korea, probably because I want him there. Yeah, we've got like the American YouTuber. Let's go back to React. Okay, so we've got the American YouTuber is sentenced to 6 months in South Korea prison for an offensive stunt. No offensive stunts. Okay. And this is an AP News thing. So this is like very beginning. And basically he was dancing on statues honoring victims of wartime sexual slavery. Okay. Doing very provocative stunts. If I remember, there was at I think it was in Japan. He went into one of the places there and started throwing food all over the table, drinking in public. I went through an Otozi video and it's a huge fucking thing. It's an absolute nightmare to deal with. Luna, can you speak? In the beginning, prosecutors wanted to go for 3 years. And it was 3 years plus extra time, instead of like a fine, like extra time on top of that for it. And that's not exactly what they got. And in this video, you can see him rock up to court. So this is great. Just look at how smug he looks.
I think justice will be served. I'm remorseful. I'm sorry for my crimes.
Liar.
And I want to apologize to the people of Korea. And I want to change my life and become a better person.
Okay, so like the backpack that we're seeing on him the backpack. This immediately tells me he knew he was not going to get away with shit. Like, he knew in this moment, there's no way he's not coming out of here. Like, this is a backpack full of shit he needs for prison. It has to be. Then, just want to make sure I've got the right timestamp. This is an Atozi video. And basically, he turns around and explains the first group of guys. So, let me just... When Johnny Smiley started doing... I'm glad they made an example of him. Too many content creators harass people for viral moments. Agreed. When Johnny Somali first came to South Korea, people really started getting pissed off, and it became almost like a hunting spree to go after him, find him, and hit him. And there was actually a reward. Like, if you could video yourself, like, getting a reward, if you could video yourself hitting him, you could get a reward for it. And it was really great. A lot of people did this, and the very first people that did it spoke to Atozi. And I heard this and I was like, this is a very interesting way to look at how people are tracked down on the internet. So this is what happened. I died. This was great. This is absolutely great. Oh, why is that not playing? Oh, because I need to go back to research. All right. We're gonna go. There we go. All right. Check it.
One of the guys who punched him in the face. But the first people who found him, they didn't want
Oh, don't start with me.
to be on camera, but they did tell me the story of how they found him, which I thought was pretty crazy. Because remember a few years ago, you had the whole situation with Andrew Tate getting arrested, and people were speculating that he got arrested because of a pizza box. Well,
I still think the fact that Andrew Tate got, like, arrested because of a pizza box is fucking hilarious. But look how it ties into this. I'm dead at this. This is fucking genius how they did this.
Johnny was found because of a pizza box. Because they saw the name of the pizza place, and they decided to go to every single location of that franchise and ask them, hey, have you seen this man? Did he just buy a pizza from you guys? And they showed a picture of him. When they finally got confirmation that he had actually been to one of these locations, they realized, okay, we know what neighborhood he's staying in. So then...
Okay, so like, just because of the background of his, like, where he was, they were like, oh, we know that brand. We're gonna go everywhere. How long do you think it took them to go around all these places and figure this out? But it gets so much better. It gets so much fucking better. These people are fucking geniuses, okay? Absolute fucking geniuses when it comes to this.
One of them was watching his live stream while a bunch of the other guys were running around the neighborhoods screaming. And I guess they were just playing this 1 hour game of hotter and colder where one...
It's like you're running around going Marco Polo the entire time. Marco, I can't hear him. Marco, I can't hear him.
Guy was listening to see if he could hear any of the guys yelling. And when he finally heard one of them yelling, they were like, okay, we can hear it now. Let's see if it gets louder. So, I mean, there was just an insane amount of dedication there. But while Johnny was being hunted for sport, I guess, punches were the least of his problems because...
So, yeah, that's... Can I just... They go to each location. They then have their friends go out while one watches the stream and they start yelling. Like... How do you explain that? Like, someone just comes up to you in the street. Why are you yelling? I'm trying to find someone. Just running around. It's absolute genius how these people caught him. It's fucking genius how these people... I love this so much. I fucking love this so much. Okay. But it gets better. It gets better. Okay. So, basically, Atozi is in this video, and he's actually in South Korea just before the court case. And this was like 4 weeks ago that this video was uploaded. And I know 4 weeks, almost a month, but we do have an updated video from an actual lawyer that we're gonna go through. We got this, we got this, we got this. We got this. Okay, so at the next point, we have let me just get it here. He comes out and he starts explaining what the charges are and what everything basically is that's happened. And this is a bit of a longer clip. I'm not going to break it up as much. I know I should, but I'm doing what I can. If you feel like I'm commentating over the video too much, you're more than welcome to go watch a Tozy's video, but this is so cool. I have to. I really have to. I have to explain all of this. It's so good. So, still on a Tozy's video, and we've got him coming into the courtroom. It's great.
Atria Peace was sentenced to 6 months in prison.
All right, so we just got out of court, and he received a guilty verdict. It was guilty.
Yes, we got him, boys. We got him.
So that was interesting. This time, when he walked in, it was kind of like he saw a ghost. Like, he didn't give anyone eye contact, sat down, he's looked extremely stressed, and that was it, really. And then it went way faster than what I was expected, because he was...
I'll be honest, when Atozy's like, yeah, he just sat down, he was very respectful, like, well, not respectful, but like quiet, and I did not expect that. Honestly, I'm fully expecting Johnny Somali to be one of those people that throw the fucking chair at the judge at the end of the day. Like, he's already been caught on camera telling the judge to go fuck themselves. So, like, he fucks around and found out.
The first one called up. He was called up on the stand, and the judge asked him, is there any reason for why you should not go to prison? And he said because he had family at home and he misses them, and that was his reasoning, and that he was a student at ASU, apparently.
You have a family at home and you miss them and you want to go home. By the way, Atozy, I can see you in the camera at the back there with your phone. Lovely little mirror. Okay. Well, you want to go home because you miss your family and you're a student, which, by the way, I cannot confirm nor deny the student thing, but I personally do not believe that he's a student. But to have him turn around and tell the judge that he misses, okay, I'm just gonna go out and like disrespect an entire country, do everything I can to like disrespect their history and the people there, and then when I get told like I need to be when I get asked why I should be expedited out and just go home, it's, oh no, because I miss my family. That's why I shouldn't be charged. Just leave me alone. I miss my family. Like, fuck right off. Fuck right off, you dumb cunt. So glad you're going to a labor prison.
But at the end of the day, the judge gave him his prison sentence with labor, so he ended up getting 6 months of prison with labor.
Plus 20 days.
Plus 20 days. And did he say any fines or anything like that?
The 20 days is probably instead of the fines. So
Okay.
20 days detention is different from prison with labor. So that's for the Minor Offenses Act instead of a fine.
Is there anything else I missed?
I think you nailed it. But the 6 months bottom line.
Yeah.
And the reason that it's reduced so much is because they did not perceive the damage.
I think it is legal mindset. If it helps, the next video that we're going to be covering, that we're going over, is legal mindset. Manslaughter charges, but I miss my family. Exactly, right? Exactly. You know, I'll go out and murder an entire small village. You know, I'll reenact like old school Viking days. And when they're like, why should you not be charged? Be like, I miss my family. I miss my family. The fuck? Afternoon tomorrow. Missed the start, we'll have to rewatch the live. Oh, I appreciate it. It's alright, we just covered the Alex stuff. We're going through Johnny Somali at the moment. Special
Damage from the deepfakes to be
Right.
as serious as, you know,
Hold on, we
the
missed
damage. So much is because they did not perceive the damage from the deepfakes to be
Right.
as serious as,
Yes.
you know, the
What was
maximum.
expected, yeah.
They balanced it out.
Yeah.
And then he was given like a ban for like going to places with women and children for 5 years or something like that.
Correct. That's about offender status. So that's connected with the deepfake, right? So he's got to go register as a sex offender because it's a sexual crime. So he's got to stay away from places involving women and children. Just like in the U.S., we stay away from playgrounds and daycares and stuff like that.
And this will affect the type of labor that he'll be doing, just like the prosecutor wanted.
So what do you think the most likely labor they'll be doing in
factory
jail.
labor.
I don't
not
know, but
just factory
the
labor.
important thing that that the judge pointed out is that they have been monitoring his YouTube, including what he's been doing in the past few weeks.
Right.
And that has had an effect on their decision.
And of course, he lied and said he hadn't committed any crimes during the course of the trial, which we've documented, showed, even filed the child sexual harassment charges, which were during the pendency of the trial.
And then when they
This guy is fucked. This guy is absolutely fucked. Like, he is fucked. Okay? He is officially, he has to now register as a SO. Okay? He's going to officially go up to a place and register himself as an SO because he decided to create some AI fucking image and promote that shit on his fucking streams. Oh, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, and 20 days for what he's done to this country, but it's not over. It's not fucking over. Okay? It is far from over. Okay? Incorrect, Luna. When he gets to prison, he will be fucked. Very true. Very, very true. Once he's in prison, he's, do not drop the soap, my man. Do not drop the soap. Okay? Please do not drop the soap. It is not a good idea. Okay? So, I'm just double checking over this. Okay, so this is just, okay, so I do have an article from, I'm guessing, a place in South Korea. Okay. No, I don't think he'll be able to keep his channel active. No, not after this. Definitely not after this. Definitely not after this. Oh, and then the page has to fucking bomb out. Why do you do this to me? See, this is why I have solo and react screens, because, anyway, it's back. Okay. So here we've got, this is, I'm guessing, a place in South Korea. But because this goes into like a little bit more detail of like the US national basically kissing the peace statue. So it says here he was sentenced to prison. Go away. He was sentenced to prison at the first trial and taken into custody. So now for this, it kind of feels, because the thing is with the first trial, and it'll be explained in this video here from Legal Mindset, it'll be explained in there that with this, there's two different trials that could happen. So the first one is like, you're done, but there's like so many different appeals that can happen. It's almost like the US thing, but they just immediately appeal. Fuck this page. It's being an absolute dick right now. And you guys are lucky because I was not able to fully timestamp this because, to be honest, to be fucking honest, like, what do you, this whole thing is correct. Like, most of this video is fucking correct. So this just explains everything that's happened so far, everything that was there. I'm going to find the specific spot. That was during, oh yeah, this. So his lawyer, his lawyer, okay, no, we have to start from the beginning. I'm sorry, guys, we have to. Okay, we're gonna try and skip through this as much as we possibly can. I do not want to do the entire video, but we have to go through this. He's gonna come back as one of those prison survivor channels. Could you fucking imagine? Could you absolutely imagine if he does? That would be ridiculous. Yeah,
that trial where he walked in so confidently. Yeah, he's now sitting in there in that jail cell, not enjoying himself, coping in prison letters. But an important thing is he's cut his link with Hank. And that's very, very important because Hank was a source of all of his support. And you can see that in this video.
I have sacrificed my finances, you know, like I've actually, like Johnny ran out of money because they refused Johnny.
So this guy is like the lawyer for him. Legal Mindset is a passport bro. I'm pretty sure I know what that is. Who supported Tectone recently. He doxed the victim because documents he showed weren't properly redacted. What a fucking moron. Okay, well, he is an idiot, but he does cover this correctly. So I will keep my mind open for that. But the reason why I chose this is because it's like the most recent one that I could find that was decent. So yeah, this guy was basically his lawyer. And well, not his lawyer. This Hank paid for his lawyer, paid for everything, paid for the best like way that Johnny could handle these things. Literally gave everything to Johnny to try and help, because obviously like he had been banned off of platforms. He was not making money at all. So this guy was like, I'll support you. I will do what I can to help you. Okay. So then this lawyer over here was paid for by this guy. And well, through some of this, this guy's basically turned around and said he no longer, is it here? This is why I need to fucking timestamp this shit.
That Johnny Somali was never going to jail.
Does he think that this charge will have any jail time? This charge, people are saying I'm going to go to jail for this. Is that true? What do you say?
He's saying that.
And while that was
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the cowboy hat is a very interesting choice. This lawyer basically said to him, like, you're not gonna go to jail, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Leading him completely astray. This was the fucking, I couldn't. This pissed me the fuck off. Okay? And the thing is, like, he did this for a $3 fucking dono. Since you're eating ramen with hot water, why don't you pour the hot water down your pants and kill your sperm cells? That's a great idea. And instead, he decided to pour it on the table to be like, fuck that. Like, I fucking can't. He is such an idiot. He ran around screaming. I can't deal with this guy. So he's going to have to get a new lawyer because the other one fucking quit. Pretty much was like, I'm done. Okay. Which leaves this entire predicament. Okay, he's going to be assigned a public defender, and I'm pretty sure it works like this in like all countries. Public defenders 9 times out of 10 are very overworked and very much underpaid, and they don't have the ability to really one-on-one you with your case. So this is going to be absolutely terrible. Hold on, there's another part. There we go. This is the one that is the most important, because this is where there's more to it. Okay? Because he's going to end up getting more time. When you appeal, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people know this, you appeal and they look at it and they go, okay, will you get a retry, or we'll like sort out your sentencing slightly, or there's differences. With this one, what they do is they'll look at the new evidence as aggravating evidence. He'll explain it better as like aggravating evidence, and that'll extend the sentence a little bit more.
exact same day as a new petition was filed by a victim. Yes, we have a new filing, and that is a petition for severe punishment. Now, some of you may be familiar with this because this is actually the second one in this case, but just as an overview, a petition for severe punishment is something that can be filed for a victim, but it requires some factual statements. It requires the victim to explain the damage to them. It requires all the documentation of any attempt that Somali would have made to reconcile or to settle the case with them. It also requires that Somali shows a lack of remorse or reflection, which we absolutely have seen in this case. In fact, he said, "I never feel remorse. I'm not sorry for anything."
Why are you bullying people in other countries? For money, like, for clout. I've said it many times. I care about nobody but my self.
So that's been very, very
I cannot fucking stand him. I cannot fucking stand him. But let's just go over this as he's going through it. Damage we'll be able to find. Documenting any attempts of reconcile and settle of the case. That's never going to happen. That's never, ever, ever going to happen. Johnny does not give a fuck about people. He has full lack of remorse.
easy to prove there. But the last one you have to add in there are facts for the reason that you're submitting the petition. So the incident involved. It could have been someone at Lotte World. It could have been someone on the bus, in the subway, with the ramen, the fish, anywhere, any of those charges involved. So that is something that is all required as a fact. This is not an emotional appeal. This is not something that you at home can write the judge or write the court and just get an extra petition thrown in. No, it's got to be an actual victim who's stating the facts of the case. But once this is submitted, it is evidence for aggravating, i.e. extending his sentence, making his sentence worse, making his punishment more severe. So we now have, as I've said, 2 petitions. Remember, if you've been tracking this case and following my channel, which, by the way, take the time to like and subscribe.
Let's not Shut up.
just filed this week, and it is by a different victim. So we now have not one but two separate victims that are coming up asking for severe punishment. And this is not just going to be reviewed by that single judge. We now on appeal are going to have a panel of 3 judges.
Yes.
So we're going to have a broader swath of expertise, opinions that are going to be looking at this and saying, okay, is this sentence 6 months really appropriate, given that we now have even more petitions coming in? We have more that is being dropped in this case. How is that going to look for the panel? I do think the panel will not take that kindly. So let's go to my judgments.
All right, so that's like the most important part, right? Is now we have 2 people that have come forward going, Johnny Somali is an absolute fucking cunt and needs to stay in jail, which is true, 100% true. Hey DJC, hope you're doing well. So yeah, this is, I'm hoping, okay? I don't care if it takes all year. Okay, Santa, all I want for Christmas, Santa, is to know that he gets a minimum of like 10 years. Just 10 years. To like really sit there, get out of his like shitty 20s phase, and like really just try and grow up. And I say that, and then I'm reminded of Logan Paul in chat and where he is today. And I was like, nope, okay, 10 years really, sometimes 10 years doesn't help. Okay, sometimes you need an exorcism instead. Sometimes. 9 times out of 10, streamers like these are American. Things got weird after the pandemic too. Social etiquette out the window. Very fucking true. Very fucking true. I don't know how many of you people have noticed like social etiquette when it comes to like normal people after the pandemic. Out the fucking window. Okay, I was happy with the social distancing rule. Okay, 6 feet away, please, at all fucking times. It would make me happy. Okay, but no, other people need to be up in my personal space, and I'm like, no, my bubble. Get out my fucking bubble. It irritates me. These pranksters are just harassers. They literally are. They're literally harassers. Speaking of pranksters or harassers, right? While I'm going through the comments, the chat here, let me know, what is your opinion on those people that are doing those runs into the Scientology buildings? Please let me know what you think about that, because the runs into the Scientology buildings have been fucking fascinating to me. Absolutely fascinating. 1, should not be doing it. 2, can you go deeper so I can see more? And I know that's terrible, but that's how I feel. It's absolutely terrible. 6 months and 20 days. Might as well make it an even 7 months. Might as well. So, here's the great thing about it only being 6 months and 20 days. Okay? Is in the appeal process, if the appeals take more than 6 months, he will be in jail for those 6 months, and then they can still hold him for an additional 6 months after that in jail for the appeal. So if the appeal process happens, it's not like he's going to get out of jail while they're going through this appeal. He's going to be in jail throughout the entire thing. Like, either way, he's going to be stuck in jail for everything. Like, it's going to be great. I think those are amazing. We're exposing them. Maybe we'll find Tom Cruise. You know what? Maybe. Okay. Maybe. It's like so many people forget how to behave or think that their main character don't think about how actions impact other people. Main character syndrome seems to be an issue nowadays, okay? Especially at specific places on the internet. It's a lot of main characters. I don't have main character syndrome. I just think that I'm the goofy side character. I'm like, oh, I'll tell you, I'm Jar Jar Binks, okay? I'm the dumbass side character that you look for comedic relief when going through stuff, okay? You're going through all these intense cases, and you're like, I need someone who doesn't understand this shit, okay? That's what I am. Never seen them. New rabbit hole. Scientology runs, you say? Yes. Yes. Scientology runs. It's great. I don't think you should do it, but in my opinion, as long as they aren't hurting or harming anyone, I mean, Scientology isn't exactly known for being good. True. Very, very, I find it fascinating. I find it so fascinating. I want to know more. Okay? And I think that's like the problem with me, is like, I'm so invested in wanting to know more. I would probably go through like the whole Scientology thing, like go into those rooms and like do like the first 2 like sessions just to see what it's like. And then knowing my luck, I get brainwashed and placed into another cult. Yay! I'm kidding, it's not a cult. Please don't come for me. Just in case someone from that sphere comes and looks. I disagree as the main character. Thank you, Boom. And I am the main character. DJT, you are the main character. You know what, Bubble? Bubble, you are definitely the best side character. Are you gonna join the cult? It's always good to join a cult. But it has to be like a really good cult. Like, and I know that's weird because no cult is good. But there, I wish we could just have like one like I want a hobby cult. I don't. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I need like an ADHD hobby compound cult. Okay, where we like all live in like this small little village together, and like as our ADHD peaks on like different hobbies, we just swap around and we go from like different. So like if someone's learning to bake bread, and like you're learning to bake bread, and then somebody else is like really in a gardening phase, that can kind of work together. And like someone's in like a jam phase and they're like making jam, and that'll go together. And then like someone who gets tired of doing bread goes, okay, I'm tired of doing bread, maybe I just want to grow the vegetables. And then they can grow the vegetables and the jam guy can move to the bread. And then you just like, you swap hobbies the entire time. And that's just kitchen wise. Like you could, this could go so far. You could have like, you could have a crafts room. You could have a crafts room. You could have like one room where like in the corner you have like a sewing machine and like an entire thing to like, you know, create outfits. And then right next to it, you could have like a little vinyl thing where you just make vinyls and stickers, because like ADHD me totally went down that rabbit hole. Like a little hobby compound for ADHD people, it seems like a good idea. And then that way there's technically no waste. Like you're not buying a project and then just leaving it in the corner. It's being passed on to somebody else who's now interested in the project, and then you can kind of help with the knowledge as well. And it works. That's just me being too nice. I think Alex Jones snuck into Bohemian Grove. That was fascinating. All those elites and politicians burning effigies was wild to witness. I would love to do a lot more into that. I would definitely love to look more into the Bohemian Grove thing, because that is fascinating. I want to go down eventually like mystery things and like weird places, weird things around the world. I want to go over that, see if we can try and make sense of some of it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Bubble, I will sacrifice Mr. Boom Boom Pow. To the cult? Sure. So the craft is the back hallway. Exactly. Like we need like an entire craft room. And then we'll have like a little dance studio for those who like want to learn how to dance and do different dances. It'll be great. It's a true story. The video is still on YouTube. It's genuinely like something out of a horror movie. Can I search that up and like watch a little bit without being copyright struck, or will I be fucked in that regard? Are we about to go down a rabbit hole? Can we go down a rabbit hole? Can we go down a rabbit hole, please? Oh, okay, hold on. Because we've pretty much, okay, well, we haven't covered everything that I want to cover. There's no violence or music. Okay. Bohemian Grove. Let's see. Private cam. Obviously, it's in fucking California. Why is the video copyright? That's what I wanted to know. Like, is the video like? Can I do like 3 seconds of it without like being fucked? The veggie season started in the back window. See, exactly. Tomorrow gets it. Tomorrow understands the compound I want to build. Okay, get it. Okay. Let me see. I've heard of Bohemian Grove, where the rich and powerful let loose in private for 2 weeks a year. Why do people think it's evil? Okay, that's the Reddit. No. I want the video. Bohemian. You say Alex Jones. Bohemian Grove, Alex Jones. Give me the video. Okay, on July 15th, 2000, American conspiracy theorists and radio host, no longer radio host. Failed that one. You lost to The Onion. Radio host Alex Jones, along with cameraman Mike Hansen, covertly infiltrated the Bohemian Grove in Monterey, California. They successfully filmed a a pseudo-pagan theatrical ritual performed annually by an all-male club. Ma'am, you're telling me that a bunch of rich guys got together in the woods for a sausage party? Okay, I'm not judging. Quality is kind of trash. It's from the 90s. Ooh! Okay, rabbit hole. Let's go. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure I can find the video. Oh my god, is that an image of it? Is that an image? No, that can't be an image of it, can it? Is that an image of it? That can't. Is that really an image of it? Motherfuckers, tell me, is this an image of it? Is this a motherfucking, like, this thing? That. Is that an image of it? Fucking go away, cookies. Is this... What? No fucking way! This is real! Oh. Oh god. Living Self-Sufficient has a playlist on it, and it's the bottom 2 vids on the playlist that you want. Okay. Let me go back to solo. I will find this. I swear to fuck. I will. Okay, guys, we're gonna go down a rabbit hole. Oh, we're going on a trip. We're going on a trip. I will show you the picture again just now. Living Self. Yup. Luna, can you spell? This is why. This is why I honestly go solo cam. So that you guys can't see how fucking dyslexic I am. Okay, I am looking. Cannot find the channel. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go Bohemian Grove. Alex, once again, Luna, can you spell today? And not drop shit. Yeah, there's like a bunch of those. Sacrifice. Dark secrets behind Bohemian is this it? 12 hours down to this, remove the boring stuff. Dark secrets, that's Alex talking, that's Alex talking more, that's more. Oh god, is this it? God, is this it? Is this it? Please tell me this is it. Please tell me this is it. Okay, it says Dark Secrets. Okay, I'm not...
First off, I wanted to draw your attention to the program that was given out to the spectators or the viewers. I guess an occultist would call them novice flames. In fact, I've shown is that of, ladies and gentlemen, tire they would count.
Not music. Not music. We don't want that. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, is this it? What the fuck are they doing? Okay, there's like people marching in with fire. Yeah, Toxic was there playing the bagpipes. Toxic, you didn't tell me you were there, damn it! How many fucking people are there for a sausage fest? And then I have a question. Okay, totally 100%. These are politicians! I knew you guys were fucking crazy. Ugh. Fucking mental politicians. So like what, he just snuck in and saw this shit. Yeah, like all the fire's gone out. They've put it all into one giant ball. This ball is now floating above the heads, lighting up something in the back. It is still random shit. I'm guessing they're doing some sort of... Fuck knows, I don't know. Like, tell me this is not cult-like activity. Tell me this is not fucking cult-like activity. What is this shit? Unless this is a frat house shenanigans, this is creepy. It's fucking creepy. Yeah, basically, from what I believe, he pretended to be someone that was invited and filmed the whole thing. That's brilliant. It's not cult-like activity. It is. That is absolutely fucking terrifying. What the fuck? What the fuck's wrong with these people? And this is the same guy that was complaining about tap water, okay? Same guy that was complaining about tap water. I fucking can't. I need to do research into this. I need to, like, properly look into this. Because the thing is, like, I don't know if I can trust Alex Jones completely. All right, let me move you guys over here so I can look at you while I'm talking, right? And then chat is, like, right here. So, what if, right, I look into this, and I start doing a bit of research, and I'm like, I dig into here, and I dig into there, and then, like, I fall trap to, like, the shit that Alex Jones says. And then all of a sudden, I'm running around screaming about, you know, tap water. They're burning a 40-foot effigy. Like, these are people that run the world. These are the people that run, yeah, these are the people that run the world, okay? This, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Okay, I have a theory. I have a really, really, really great theory for this. Okay, so, like, you know how there's, like, the Burning Man Festival, which, bucket list, totally want to go one day. I love the idea of the Burning Man Festival. There's a lot that I spiritually want to be able to let go of at the Burning Man Festival, and it's just, like, it's a big thing for me to do one day. Because, like, what if, they do, like, the Burning Man Festival, this is, like, their version of it, but instead of, like, them just, you know, trying to get rid of, like, grief or other shit, they're trying to get rid of their sins. They're burning, like, they stack up on so many sins throughout the year that, like, they go there and they're like, this is our way of, like, burning us. And at the end they have s'mores. I don't know. Alex Jones said himself, I'm kind of retarded. A lot of shit he says is wild. Then a few years later, you're like, wow, he knew, he definitely a special breed. Exactly. Exactly. See, like, if I go into this, I'm going to have to do, like, proper research into this. I'm going to have to see everything I can about this, because I cannot trust just Alex Jones's word on this. Okay, I can't. I really fucking can't. But I'll look into it. It is definitely something I'm looking forward to going into. I do have one or two things that are already scheduled up that we're supposed to be going into. So Monday's case, I've already started research into it. I started going through the final court filings. So, like, the official, like, court filing, like, final bit of the Van Breda case, and this happened in Stellenbosch. And Stellenbosch is about a 45 to an hour drive away from me. Quite a great place. And I thought, okay, well, I could probably get a lot of input from, like, me being local, not local, but, like, near the area. I could basically learn a lot more about it and be able to present that. So I'm going through that case at the moment, and I'll be able to give it a proper, like, South African version of it, which I'm really excited for. That's gonna be Monday's case. So I'm looking into that. I'm gonna finish off the script probably tomorrow. So tomorrow's stream is not gonna be anything intense. I actually I kind of want to rope in a few of my friends for tomorrow's stream. They haven't been asked yet by me, so you guys are watching. This is me asking. Tomorrow night, I'd love to be able to stream with some of my friends. Even if they stream on their channels while we stream, we can all stream together. It'll be a fun stream. Just to kind of, like, chill. And then, yeah. I have a few ideas of what games I want to play. Possibly Baldur's Gate 3, because I've never played it before, and I got it for my birthday. Shout out, boom. Very excited to play that. So I do want to try that. Nice, who are they? Panda. I have some really awesome friends. If you join the Discord, link pinned in Is it still pinned? Yes, link is pinned. If you join the Discord, you can join us and we can play together. It'll be loads of fun. Now that I'm completely fucking sidetracked and need to move on to the next part of the fucking show. It's not a show, Luna. Stop calling it that. The next part of the live stream. Yeah, talking about fucking cults. There is a entire female cult running around the internet right now. Plans on playing Honey Pop soon? What's Honey Pop? I don't know what that is. What game is that? What is it? Anyway, there's a large amount of females on the internet who for some reason have a crush on Brian Koberger, which is oddly weird. But I mean, people also had a crush on Ted Bundy, so that makes sense. So when it comes to the Koberger case, I started doing a bit more, I don't know, rabbit hole searching today. I got really stuck into it. It's like half the reason why most of today is a bit jumbled. I came across the Reddit thread for the case. Now, I used to be on Reddit quite a bit, but I was always in like the no sleep section. This time I'm on Reddit to kind of find proper like information about cases, figure out what people are saying, get like the layouts and all of that. And I started going through some of the Koberger stuff. And this is pertaining to the Idaho Fall Massacre. And with that, I realized that there's a book that was released this year. It's called Plea Deal. Is it Plea Deal? Boom's doing Outlast this weekend? No, Boom's not doing Outlast this weekend. Boom is not doing Outlast this weekend, okay? I already have to deal with the fact that I have to listen to Boom play Raid Shadow Legends tomorrow, okay? Let's not go down that road. What was I looking for? The Koberger case. So I came across a couple of things. And one of the things that I found very interesting is like an entire file of like just like references and photos and things like that. So the Broken Plea, there we go. So Plea Deal was the first one. Then there was another one, then Broken Plea. Thank you, DJT, that one. I was looking for that name now. I'm looking at going through Broken Plea. I do have Audible, and I don't have the ability to sit down and read a book. I'm busy most of the time. So I'm going to be playing... Boom, I said playing because I read your fucking thing as I'm talking. I'm going to be listening to that book. And from there, I believe there's a lot of contradictions into what has happened in the Idaho case. So with that, I kind of want to sit down with that. I want to sit down with the evidence that has been given out. And I want to see where the connections are and see if we can create a video based on that. I know that there's a lot that's kind of still going with it, even though like he was like, I will plead guilty so that there's no trial and everything. There's a lot of awkward stuff about the trial, the case still, and we don't have all the information. So I do want to go through what we have. Basically put a video together for that. It's interesting stuff. It's really fucking interesting. Okay, the Broken Plea book is apparently created by someone who now believes that there's like no fucking way that Koberger could have done it alone. That's apparently one of the theories in the book. And then there was a video that I stumbled across. Let me see if I can pull the Reddit thread up. Probably a fucking terrible idea. Let's pull the Reddit thread up. But let's do this. And the reason I don't want to is because then you guys are going to see what my Reddit name is. And that I don't like because I've been hiding my Reddit name. I refuse to let anyone know what my Reddit name is. Let's see. Can I find it here? It's the Broken Plea. Okay, I can't. It's gonna take fucking forever to scroll through. But there's a video out there. I will find it for my video. That basically is one of the cameras outside the house, and you can hear for about an hour. There's like party noises, and there's some screams, and then at one point there's like the dog barking, which we assume is the dog that was staying in the house with the Idaho students. And then there's like this blood-curdling scream. And there's a lot of theories going down, so I definitely want to go into that and take a look into just like what that video has to say. Not that it says anything, but just go through it. If there's anything that I can hear that I find interesting, if it's just party noises, I'm probably going to ignore it. But that's like the stamps that we've gotten on the Reddit that I will look at. Definitely. Also, on top of that, guys, if there are any particular cases you would like me to cover, go over, take a glance at, if you guys want me to do a deep dive into a specific case, please let me know either in chat now, or if you're in the replay crew, let me know in the comments any cases that you would like me to kind of take a peek at. At the moment, we're busy dealing with some intense cases, which is why I kind of sprinkled in the Johnny Somali thing, because this is... It's a bit intense, but I mean, it's not murder intense, so we're okay on that end. I still can't believe this Bohemian Grove stuff. That is just fucking mental. Absolutely fucking mental. Alright, I'm gonna take the last, let's say 5 minutes of the stream just to sit and chat and go over some things. Also, why, oh, because we were listening to video, that's why I have my headphones on. I was like, why do I have my headphones on? Oh, listening to video. I need to get used to that. I need to get used to that. Alright. It's been interesting going through these things, and all these cases. I definitely want to cover a lot more. This Van Breda case, the axe murder case, is an intense one. It's one of the more known cases that comes out of South Africa. And it's kind of scary because it shows the type of lifestyle that we have to live in order to be protected. And then it gives you that like scary thought of like, no, but even if you're protected, like you're not protected from the people inside your house if they're these types of people. And I mean, with the son coming out as a fucking axe murderer, and the possibility that the sister may have been on it, but that's never been proven or fucking done anything with. All for fucking inheritance. But we're not the only one, because there's also the Chandler Holder case, which I want to cover eventually. Are there any ongoing recent cases you're interested in? At the moment, there's a few that I've seen, but none that I would be able to cover in a, I would say in a very easy way. Unfortunately, a lot of the cases that keep coming up on my timeline lately are like kidnappings or children going missing, and that is very difficult for me to cover. I think the youngest that I will ever cover on my channel is the Delphi case. Anything else like that, it makes me feel very, very like awkward, and if I do cover those cases, like just know I've gone through a lot of therapy before I do that, because those really, they're intense cases. There is one case that's currently ongoing in South Africa that I find very fascinating. It's got twists and turns, and it's disturbing, and it's so sad. It's the Jocelyn Smith case. A 6-year-old girl was, as far as we know, sold to a witch doctor from her mother. Like her mother sold her to a witch doctor. And we don't know what's happened to her since then. But the mother, the witch doctor was let out because she turned against the mother. But the mother and a couple of other people are currently in jail for it. And there's more people that are being probed into it, and her body still hasn't been found, and she's never been found. Like, we don't know what happened to her. So that's like something that I'm very interested in, like, not covering, but following. And I think when we have a resolution in that case, I'll probably cover it. But until then, I mean, like, that that entire thing happened very close to me. It is so scary. Just to think about, like, all of that. And with the thing of, like, having a witch doctor involved, I know it's kind of weird. Like, most crimes nowadays, you don't think of hearing of, like, old traditional medicine being used. But that is still something that's very prevalent here in South Africa, is, like, old traditional medicine. Using roots and herbs and things like that to assist and stuff. And it can get very dodgy very, very fucking quickly. It can. So yeah, that is a case that I'm going to be keeping up with. Probably not too much on live, though. Sorry, guys. As you know, my throat always hurts. What are your thoughts on Love on the Spectrum? Ooh. So I actually really want to start watching it. I've never watched Love on the Spectrum before, and I think it would be something that I could kind of like use to turn my brain off a little bit. And I think I need that. I really think I need that. So I would like, I'd love to start. I would love to start watching it eventually. Especially because I know that the interesting comes from there. You said Witch Doctor, and the Chipmunks version of the song started playing in my head. Yeah. Oh yeah. Very fun idea of witch doctors here. There's a tradition here in South Africa where certain tribes will send out their men, like, as they hit puberty, like into the wilderness. Just like go out there. And they go out for like months and they survive. And they, you know, strongest come back. No, most of them come back. Some of them don't, but most of them come back. And that's basically like just like their way of like, you're now a man after those trips. And that's always scary. You always hear stories about those trips. So if you guys want me to do a dive into that, we can, but just know I will feel very fucking awkward because of the topic of that discussion. It gets very awkward very quickly. And yes, I'm gonna leave it as vague as I can. You guys can make your own points there. You're welcome, and I'm sorry. Also, on a much wider note, okay, I have started looking at TikTok as well. So I've started going back onto my TikTok, doing the things that I want to do there. I'm starting to kind of share some of my my shorts from here over there. But I'm still sticking to like my general TikTok content there as well, but I kind of want to move like to a little bit of like just snippets that I can add there. I don't know how I'm going to fit that in my day, but we're going to have fun. So if you ever come across a random person on TikTok, me, feel free to follow. I'd appreciate it. It would help right now. I am on a mission. Okay, I'm on a mission. I'm on 3,500 followers. I need to get to 10,000 followers to get my monetization on TikTok, and then I'm happy. Okay, then I'm happy. We are close to monetization on here, however. We're very close. Not watch time, though, but sub-wise, we are very close to monetization, which is great. Link the TikTok. I can try grab it. TikTok. Do. But yeah, so I am looking at trying to get. I'm very close on YouTube. I'm very close. Not watch time wise, because like you need 3,000 watch hours for the first bit. And I'm sitting on just under 1,000 watch hours, which is fine, because I mean the more we do this, the more we can work on that. How does monetization work on TikTok? That's what I've been trying to figure out today. So I've been trying to do a little bit of research into that. Like I've been asking ChatGPT questions, I've been Googling stuff, and I've been sitting in the TikTok creator board, just trying to figure out everything. So as soon as I have like a proper handle on what's going on TikTok, I will sit down. Or boom, if you want to sit with me in chat one day, and we can go through what I've found, and maybe you can help me piece it together as well. We can figure it out together. But I am trying to get the monetization on TikTok done, so that's done, because that'll be fun as well. And that's a much more fun side of me. I do a lot more silly things. I do a lot more voiceovers. I act special there. I let the tism talk over on TikTok. And now I'm sitting with alliterations and giggling in my head, okay? I'm giggling. Followed you on TikTok. Thank you. I'm down this weekend. Awesome. We can sort it out this weekend. I just think TikTok would be great to kind of like add in. And I'd like to eventually move my streams from not just being on YouTube, but having my streams on YouTube and on TikTok, so that I'm working with both those platforms, just to kind of help out a little bit. We'll get there. We will get there. But that, I think, guys, is the main things that I wanted to cover for today. Alex Murdoch has got a new trial coming up. We do not have an official date for the trial, considering that the appeal was just done yesterday, so the conviction was only overturned like yesterday or the day before. Not the appeal was done, like the conviction was overturned yesterday or the day before. So we're still gonna wait a while for that. As soon as that happens, I will cover the absolute shit out of it, okay? I can't wait to see him take the stand again. If he does, he's a fucking moron, okay? I'm just annoyed that we will never have another one of those moments of him on the stand and the fucking defense, not the defense, the prosecutor standing up going, yes, but what about this video that we found on your deceased son's phone that has your voice in it? And him going, fuck yeah, that was me. Like, we're not gonna have that moment again. We're really not. I need to clip that moment and, like, just play that constantly while I'm covering. Like, that'll be in my intro while we're covering it, okay? It is... Oh, I can't wait to cover that. That's gonna be great. Like, I need proper justice in that. Like, proper fucking justice. Especially for Maggie. Like, I feel sorry for Maggie out of all of them. And then, obviously, the Johnny Somali thing, we'll keep an eye on. I'm not a Tozy. I'm not gonna sit and cover him A to Z all the time. That's a Tozy's job. But big updates will probably slip in here and there. It's like random internet news. And then this Bohemian Grove stuff I do need to look into. That has freaked me the fuck out. Okay, I was not aware of any of this shit. I had heard about it, but I had never seen fucking footage of it, and holy shit, that's weird. That is... Congrats, I'm creeped out for the rest of the night. But that is where we're going to end it, guys. I really do appreciate you being here with me tonight. It has been great. Everyone who's been in chat, chatting along, helping much. I really do appreciate it. I love you all. Thank you for being here. I will chat you guys tomorrow. We'll have a bit of a gaming stream. I know this weekend's been, like, this week has been game heavy. We'll figure it out. We can figure it out as we go along. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a lovely Friday. Bye!